Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the awards show performances that blew us away. Number 10. Eminem, 17th MTV Video Music Awards.
May I have your attention, please? Will the real Slim Shady please stand up?
At the first VMAs of the 21st century, Eminem and his alter ego, Slim Shady, stormed the stage to perform 2 tracks from the Marshall Mathers LP. The performance begins with the real Slim Shady. When Eminem asks if the real one would stand up, he's rapping it in front of an endless line of lookalikes in white t-shirts and jeans.
And there's a million of us just like me, who just don't give up like me, dress like me, walk, talk, and act like me. It just might be the next best thing, but not quite me.
He and his entourage of Slims storm Radio City Music Hall like an army. It's a really edgy concept, but it also matches Eminem's defiant voice. He's ready to take over the whole show, the industry, and the world. Number 9. Prince, 12th Annual American Music Awards.
I never meant to cause you any pain.
Coming off a banner year, the Minneapolis-born singer-songwriter and musical renaissance man had become a bona fide movie star, and that movie's title song became an anthem. With Purple Rain, Prince brought his singular energy and persona to the 1985 AMAs and tore the place down. The audience is screaming before he even makes it to the first chorus.
Purple rain, purple rain.
It's a performance that requires technical precision and artistic mastery, but it's so explosive that it feels like he's improvising. By the end, he's so lost in the song he kicks over the mic stand and shreds on the guitar for the last minute of the 6-minute presentation. Number 8. Britney Spears, 17th MTV Video Music Awards. Just the year before, she was prancing around in a school setting for her performance. When Britney Spears brought her newest single, Oops, I Did It Again, to the VMAs stage, she was met with thunderous applause and a heaping dose of scandal. Things start innocently enough, with the pop star in a spiffy suit and hat that's part Michael Jackson, part Fred Astaire, and then there's the reveal.
And a black girl comes on and tells me how tight my skirt should be.
But it's the tearaway into a sparkling, nearly nude illusion that makes it the most unforgettable and controversial performance of the night. It's also the moment she went from teen idol to grown-up superstar. She upped the ante the next year with a special guest star, an albino python.
Baby, don't you wanna dance up on me? Are you ready? Leave behind my name and age.
Number 7. Madonna, 1st MTV Video Music Awards. The Queen of Pop has been stunning the VMA audience for decades. Her ballroom-inspired performance of Vogue is iconic, but her 1984 appearance is pure Madonna.
I would be incomplete. I've been had. I was sad and blue.
The star presented her single Like a Virgin after emerging from a huge wedding cake in a very revealing bridal gown.
Like a virgin. Hey, touch for the very first time.
If the song's lyrics aren't suggestive enough, Madonna drives the subtext home by writhing on the ground and practically moaning for the entire audience. The night it aired, even her manager thought she'd killed her career in one fell swoop. 4 decades on, she's still here, and this is tame compared to what the show sees now.
Can't you hear my heartbeat? For the very first time.
Number 6. Michael Jackson, 12th MTV Video Music Awards. Does anyone else think it's rude that they'd have a VMA ceremony in the middle of a Michael Jackson concert? He helped make MTV the juggernaut it became. It only makes sense that they'd give Michael Jackson a whole 15-minute slot. Jackson sings and dances through almost 20 years of hits. For that 15 minutes, he showcases every talent in his arsenal. And when you've got this much talent, even that doesn't seem like enough time. It's such a huge production, there are literal standing ovations in the middle of it, like any performance he ever gave. He and his troupe of incredible dancers make it all look effortless. Number 5. Aretha Franklin, 40th Annual Grammy Awards. The acclaimed tenor Luciano Pavarotti fell ill ahead of the 1998 Grammy Awards, where he was due to receive a Grammy Legend Award and sing Puccini's famed aria Nessun Dorma. He had the best substitute anyone could hope for. On the night, Aretha Franklin stepped up in his absence.
Just a little bit, just a little bit.
Fortunately, producer Ken Ehrlich had seen Franklin nail the same aria a few nights before and simply asked her to reprise it in Pavarotti's stead.
Break the silence that made me mine.
The soul legend's take on a seminal piece of classical music is a masterclass in technique and vocal power. Every incredible artist in the place was on their feet for her that night. Number 4. Lady Gaga, 26th MTV Video Music Awards. Some artists release great pop songs and storm the charts. Some artists release great pop songs and change the way artists engage with their own art on stage. Most of Lady Gaga's singles were upbeat, cheeky hits like Poker Face. At the 2009 VMAs, she chose to highlight her 5th single, Paparazzi, a chart-friendly treatise on the obsession with fame. The production highlights the song's dark themes. Facing the audience, a blood pack starts to bleed through her white costume, running down her torso. She ends the song covered in blood and dangling over her dancers, a victim of fame. The gasps from the audience say it all. Number 3. Celine Dion, 24th Billboard Music Awards. To commemorate the 20th anniversary of Titanic, the Billboard Music Awards invited Celine Dion to sing the film's timeless theme, My Heart Will Go On. It's a performance as opulent and visually striking as the movie itself. From Dion's sculptural couture gown to that stunning chandelier set piece, the performance is a feast for the eyes as well as the ears. That's to say nothing of Dion's voice. She sounds just as good as she did when she first recorded it. With time, her take on the song of an eternal love only sounds more poignant 20 years on. Number 2. Madonna, Britney Spears, Christina Aguilera and Missy Elliott, 20th MTV Video Music Awards. Nearly 2 decades after she popped out of a giant cake, Madonna returned to cause even more bridal chaos with some of contemporary pop's biggest young stars. Opening the show with Britney Spears, Christina Aguilera and Missy Elliott, she crashes her own tribute to show the next generation how to do it. Times have changed, and they've got to up the ante on the shock factor. Cue the kisses that shook the world.
How could it hurt you when it looks so good?
The magnitude of this moment cannot be overstated. This unplanned moment took a fun opening to the show and made it infamous. Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions. Whitney Houston, 3rd MTV Video Music Awards. A pared-down performance showcases the legendary vocalist's talent. Mariah Carey, 33rd Annual Grammy Awards. The elusive chanteuse's first trip to the Grammys was a triumph.
I had a vision of love.
Eminem featuring Elton John, 43rd Annual Grammy Awards. An odd pairing, but a successful one.
It reminds me that it's not so bad, not so bad.
Dear Slim, you still ain't called a rope. I hope you have a chance. I ain't mad. I just think it's messed up you don't answer fans.
Adele, 32nd Brit Awards. She won 2 awards the same night she raised the rafters.
We could have had it all, rolling in the deep.
BTS, 64th Annual Grammy Awards. The South Korean boy band stopped the show with their James Bond-inspired show.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1. Beyoncé, 33rd MTV Video Music Awards.
Hold up, they don't love you like I love you. Slow down, they don't love you like I love you.
In 2011, she dazzled us all with key changes and announced her pregnancy. Hot on the heels of a groundbreaking visual album and just generally setting the world on fire with supernova levels of talent and fame, Beyoncé blessed us once again at the 2016 VMAs. Performing 5 songs from her album Lemonade, the performance is peak Beyoncé.
I see it, I want it. I stunt it, I want it. I dream it, I work hard, I grind till I own it.
It has boundless energy, killer moves and unreal vocals, washed in dramatic light and nailing the demanding choreography with precision. She is a consummate artist. Later that year, she joined the Chicks at the CMAs for a barn-burning performance that would inspire even more conversation.
Head held high, he told me not to cry. Oh, my daddy said you. Oh, my daddy said you.
Which of these performances did you watch live? Let us know in the comments.
You don't need no favor. That man, he's not your maker. And that's why I won't take a good girl.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.